Look at your wallet. That piece of plastic in your pocket has been the most powerful tool in the global economy for over 50 years. Visa and Mastercard don't just facilitate payments. They own the world's financial highways. Every time you buy a coffee, a car, or a flight, they take a small piece of the action. It is the perfect business. No inventory, no factories, just a massive, global toll booth. But as we stand here in 2026, the highways are being bypassed. The toll booth is being torn down. The era of the plastic card is officially facing its final sunset, and the two giants who ruled it are in a state of absolute panic. This is the story of the cashless death. This is how the most invisible monopoly in history is being disrupted by the very technology it thought it could control. You see, the problem for Visa and Mastercard in 2026 isn't a lack of users. Everyone still has a card. The problem is direct value. Today, I'm going to reveal the truth behind the rise of central bank digital currencies, the secret war between AI wallets and traditional banks, and why this swipe fee that generated billions for decades is about to become a relic of the past. This isn't just a finance update. It's a masterclass in disruption of the middleman. If you think you'll be swiping a card in 5 years, you haven't seen the new protocols being built in the shadows of the 2026 economy. To understand the crisis of 2026, we have to look at the instant payment revolution. For years, Visa and Mastercard thrived on delay. They were the trusted bridge between your bank and the merchant. But in 2026, governments around the world have launched their own real-time rail systems. From FedNow in America to the digital euro, these systems allow money to move instantly from one bank account to another for free. Suddenly, the 3% fee that Visa and Mastercard charge looks like a relic from the Middle Ages. Merchants are revolting, and consumers are being incentivized to use Pay by Bank, features that bypass the card networks entirely. The grip of the duopoly is finally slipping because the world found a faster, cheaper way to move money. But the real threat in 2026 is the AI wallet. Imagine an assistant that doesn't just store your cards, but manages your entire financial life. This AI doesn't care about brand loyalty to Visa or Mastercard. It only cares about the lowest transaction cost. In 2026, your AI assistant automatically chooses the cheapest payment path for every purchase you make. Often, that path avoids the credit card networks altogether, using decentralized protocols or direct peer-to-peer transfers. Visa and Mastercard are being pushed out of the customer interface. They are becoming invisible plumbing in a world where the consumer only interacts with an intelligent agent. They are losing the battle for the point of sale. And once you lose the interface, you lose the profit. Inside the headquarters in San Francisco and New York, the vibe is pivot or perish. In 2026, both companies are desperately trying to reinvent themselves as data and security firms rather than just payment networks. They are buying up every fintech startup that tries to compete with them, spending billions to acquire the very technology that is designed to kill them. It's a strategy of defensive consumption, but you can't buy your way out of a total shift in how money works. The network effect that protected them for half a century is turning into a network liability. They have too much legacy infrastructure in a world that is moving to lean, digital-only systems. Let's talk about the credit trap. In 2026, the very concept of credit is changing. We are moving toward embedded finance, where you don't need a credit card to get a loan. Every app, every store, and every AI agent can offer you instant credit at the moment of purchase, powered by real-time data instead of a plastic card limit. Visa and Mastercard's core product, the credit line, is being commoditized. They are fighting against thousands of smaller, more agile competitors who can offer better rates and a better user experience. The blue and red logos no longer represent trust. They represent the old way of doing things. And in 2026, the old way is the expensive way. Look at the geopolitical fracture. In 2026, the world is no longer a single, unified financial market. China, Russia, and even parts of Europe and the Middle East are building their own independent payment networks to escape the dominance of Western finance. Visa and Mastercard are being kicked out of massive markets as financial sovereignty becomes the top priority for nations. They are a symbol of American financial power in a world that is increasingly multipolar. This loss of global reach is a death blow to their growth projections. They are becoming regional players in a world they used to own entirely. So what is the endgame for the card giants? In the business world of late 2026, rumors are circulating about a massive merger, possibly even a forced consolidation to protect the Western financial infrastructure. They are trying to move into the blockchain space, launching their own stablecoins and trying to bridge the gap between old money and new tech. But the truth is, the world is moving on. The transaction is becoming a commodity, and a commodity doesn't support a trillion-dollar valuation. They are giants who forgot that their only value was the bridge they built, and now the world is learning to swim. The lesson for every investor and entrepreneur is that no moat is permanent if the technology makes the bridge unnecessary. Visa and Mastercard focused on protecting their toll booth while the rest of the world was building teleportation. In 2026, they are the ultimate example of legacy decay. They have all the money in the world, but they are running out of time. They are trying to buy the future, but the future isn't for sale. It's being built by those who aren't afraid to let go of the past. Will the plastic card ever disappear completely? Probably not for a long time. But its power is gone. It's becoming a secondary backup for a world that has moved to the cloud and the chip. One thing is certain, the era of the simple swipe is over. The era of the intelligent transaction has begun. What do you think? Are you still carrying a wallet, or has your phone already taken over your life? Let me know in the comments below. We're watching the giants so you can see the moves before they happen. Hit that subscribe button and stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching.